question. If Drake slides into your DMs,
hell yeah.
Are you on it?
Let everybody go.
They're all gone. The rest are gone.
Everybody's gone.
Can I ask a question about that?
Do you think he would do that for you, though?
Care.
You don't care?
I really don't.
You don't care about the, like, a loving relationship with a man?
Okay, listen, though, like...
It's Drake.
It's Drake.
Not gonna have no fucking loving relationship.
So I have a question about that, right? So I'm sure each of you has a celebrity crush, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to pose a question to the panel. If each of you had the opportunity to hook up with your celebrity crush, would you take it?
Yes, like, that's my crush.
So when a woman says, I'm not that type of girl, is she really saying I'm not the type of girl with you, but I am that type of girl with my celebrity crush?
Yes, with you.
So wouldn't that mean that women will make rules for the wrong guy, but break rules for the right guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Modern dating 2020.
They're not even hiding it. I mean, when I watch this show, there's a sadness that I feel about it. I mean, I like whatever podcast. So, you know, Brian, I like what he's doing because he's pulling girls who are showcasing. Like, it's important to see how young women feel. These are university girls, oftentimes from University of Santa Barbara. And it's important to see them in their own words, just tell you what they care about and what they value. Now, do I think it's representative of the female population at large? No. University of Santa Barbara is a very, it's a party school. You go there to party. It's obviously in Santa Barbara. That's a super liberal bastion. Do I think that's reflective of what's happening in the middle of Kentucky, rural Kentucky? No, I don't. Do I think it's probably synonymous what's happening at NYU or Yeah, I do. So this is happening in a lot of cities around the country. This is how women are talking and acting. So why not showcase it? That's where the show is located. Let's see it. But when I watch these women, they're very young and they're very lost in a sad way. You know, where are their parents? And we'll get to a question about that actually in the end of this section, and you'll see what I'm talking about. She says it's Drake. Like, it's so what? She's willing to drop, you know, any guy that she's, you know, seeing that she really likes, that's doing something good for her, to go hook up with Drake, who's not going to care about her. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. She's saying if it's a celebrity crush, go for it. Why? Why? What, honey, what do you think Drake wants from you? And here's the important point. She knows what he wants. She knows that Drake would not entertain her to get to know her, to take her seriously, to bring her home to mom, and she doesn't care. For her, it's just about the sex. It's just about what he's really there for, which would be he'd use her and she'd use him and be like, oh my God, my celebrity crush. And that's okay with these women. So that's why I talk about something being broken. This was not the norm back in the day. I say back in the day because, you know, I'm a relic, but imagine what she's saying. She totally fine to be used by a guy if the guy is a celebrity and it fulfills some checklist of celebrity crush. That's deeply sad. That's deeply, deeply sad. Let's go to, this is connected. Let's go to 10913.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, what is Telly doing over there?
Then BA players. Let's be real, you're being flown out for sex only. Those players have busloads of women lining up for them for the same thing. Why do you think they'll do more for you besides just running through you?
Your response to Robert Mugabe.
Okay, Robert. Let me read that real quick.
She wasn't listening.
To be honest, rather than just getting, I'm gonna just be a little vulgar here. Rather than just getting fucked by some random who don't have nothing to him, I'd rather be fucked by a baller.
But why
Okay, stop. Do you see the two options she saw in life?
That's crazy.
It's either sex that's meaningless and you're just a body to, you know, Drake or the likes of Drake, celebrity, or it's sex and you're just a body to a random guy. Honey, there's a whole other option here, which is that you engage with people who really like you and who want to really get to know you and where there's some meaning in that relationship. How sad that you could be a young woman and you don't even know that that option exists. You don't even think about it as an option. Your mind's not even in that. It's just sex with this one or sex with this one, meaningless this with this one or meaningless that. There's nothing of deep meaning here that you could see as possibly emerging for you in life. Why? Where are your parents? Did they not talk to you about having some self-respect? I can't understand these women who are just like, this is going to happen to me anyway. I'm going to be entangled in some, purely physical nonsense anyway. So, I may as well just do it with a celebrity. Yeah. At the end of the day, what does that leave you with? I ask you, when you go home at night, what do you feel? Is that guy calling you? He's not. Is that guy checking up on you? He's not. Are you getting a birthday message the next day with some flowers? You're not. Are you feeling like you can get an I love you? You're not. Are you feeling like that guy's going to be reliable and dependable? He's not. Why are you doing this? Why? Because you've lost touch with A, your femininity, because B, you probably didn't have the right conversations with your parents growing up that taught you that this is not how a woman should behave. And number 3, because you're lying to yourself. You bought the story that this was some sign of female empowerment when in fact you're miserable inside, and you're going to wake up in 10 years and you're going to feel dark and you're probably going to be alone. And that's the truth. So my message to you, stop doing this stuff. Check it. Check yourself and ask yourself why you've become this and allowed society to convince you that this is somehow a positive, that you can't imagine a situation where you're in a mutual respect relationship. Very, very sad stuff. And we could sit here and laugh about some of this, but if you really think about it, it's dark. It's really dark how these women view themselves. It's disgusting stuff. If you like the short clip and want to watch the full episode, click here. And if you want to connect with me one-on-one on Connect, you're going to click right here. Let's get to talking.